Hello, and welcome to another episode of 2 Point Museum. I have been waiting a whole week to play this save again. I've been playing quite a bit on my own and playing with my husband a little bit. So I've gotten my fill of 2 Point Museum, but I really want to get this museum up and running in terms of we're only on year 2. We're only on level 6. We've only got 8 prehistory exhibits and 54 guests. So we really have a long way to go for this museum. We've only just gotten the prehistory exhibits. I think our next goal was getting the frozen exhibits. So I'm excited to kind of come up with what that's going to look like. So far, we've got a pretty open plan.
Hi, I'm Haley Von Trowell, and you're
Hi, Haley.
Digging Deeper, the show that
We have
delves into
our
archaeology,
pretty
the
large
and
gift shop, which
scientists.
it's a good source of
First
money,
up,
so I'm
we
not too
go
worried about the
live to
size
our
of
very
it.
own Monty Barnett,
Oh,
who's
you're
aiming to become
thirsty?
the first person in
I guess I
history
can put a
to
water fountain
untangle
in
the
here.
legendary Guardian Knot, a feat that, according to legend,
Do I
will
have
grant
access
him
to a water
unlimited
fountain?
power.
Hello, Haley. Yes,
I do not.
I'm attempting to unravel it as I speak.
So let's go down the hall
Come on, Monty.
here.
This is it.
We don't have anything
You'll show them.
here.
They won't be laughing at you after this.
The training room. Nothing over here. I've been thinking of, oh, we have an expedition finished. From the cold mines, I thought ahead. Wonderful. So we got a little bit of XP. Snow delays, so it took 4 extra days. That's not a problem. And we got the frozen beehive, an iced treat. Let's place that.
Please consider donating yourself to the museum.
Actually, I don't want to place that yet. What I want to do is I kind of want to mirror this shape on this side. It's an interesting idea. Well, let's test this out. So how many spaces is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll get this. Where does that go to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that leaves us a spot here and a spot on the spot in the middle and the spot in the left for exhibits. And I think I want to do the cold exhibits in this spot here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work really nicely. You have found a frozen find. That's cool. Anything frozen will eventually melt and be gone forever, unless you keep it at a cold temperature. Place coolers nearby to keep it from becoming a defrosted exhibit. So let's place this freezer. Where do we want this freezer to go? We kind of want it out of the way. Or at least I would like it out of the way. Like, I don't want a freezer on display. As word gets out and your county fame increases, you can expect new types of guests to arrive at the museum. Families are bound to turn up soon, and I'm not sure if you've noticed, but they can often include children. Children are immune to the appeal of our info stands. They don't care for them, not even a bit. They won't accept knowledge from our existing facilities, but they would use an interactive display. Think of interactive displays as a hybrid between exhibits and info stands, providing both buzz and knowledge to guests. They're also a great source of entertainment. Interactive displays can be built in the workshop. Give it a try. So we've got family friendly. We've got kids for the first time in 2 Point. That's pretty funny. They look like little adults. Children experience buzz like all other guests, but they won't accept knowledge from our info stands. Interactive displays can be built in the workshop. So where do we want a workshop to go? We unfortunately don't have a lot of room over here where our staff buildings were going. And it's a 4x4 room with a pretty large piece of material. So I'm thinking yeah. So this building will be edited. And I'll add the workshop. Perfect. We'll add this little spare parts thing. And a bin. Oh wait, and a plant. Yeah. So, prehistory playground. Learn about the ins and outs of dinosaurs by climbing through and shooting down a dino at some pace. So it'll take 30 days, $10,000. And these are the stats as far as entertainment, knowledge, and buzz. We have plenty of money, so let's start that project. We also do need a janitor that actually has the skill to do that. And we don't. So let's hire somebody. Or we can train. But Poppy Terry here has the workshop skill. Let's pop this person right in the workshop. And while that's going on, I'm gonna design the cold place. So we've got this brick ice that I really like. I wish the corners would get colored, but I understand.
Joining me now is
It's not easy.
linguistics enthusiast Tungsten McBlowfish, who claims he's discovered an ancient, long-lost language.
I have indeed, Haley. I found a scroll
I need that corner,
inscribed in
please.
an ancient text at my local
Oh.
supermarket. After years of study, I'll now read it aloud for the first
Oh
time
boy.
in my
Okay, maybe I
life.
can just cut that off.
Uf denem weg nach Haus von der Arbeit Vögis bit nick
Yeah.
noch Milch.
It's just an empty space. I really don't need anything to do with it. So let's see the floor here. Bathroom
Don't
blue.
forget to pick up milk, pilchards, a medium-sized lemon.
I mean, it
and
matches
beans
the
on your way home
walls.
from work.
But there is ice floor.
But what's my weekly shop got to do with this incredible linguistic discovery?
See, it's things like this that make me not want to get out of bed in the morning.
Let's get this brick wall. I don't know. Floor. Where did the floor go? Oops. I need the floor, and then we'll get that prehistory playground. Oops. Okay. So we need to go into the floor that I want, and then do fill tool.
Guests are reminded that your ticket does not include a +1.
Let's do triangle placement. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna mirror the flooring here. I think that works. Just make that match. Matchy match. There we go. Very nice. These need info stands and we go put an info stand right there. And what color am I using? Black. Put this right smack dab in the middle. Because we'll probably get other ice ones and we'll put them around there. Very nice. So for the prehistory playground, now that you've made it, you need to place it inside your museum. Interactive displays are sent to your inventory once they're complete. They allow children to enjoy the knowledge the museum has to offer. They also provide entertainment for all guests. Okay. So prehistory in the utilities and displays. Let's place that right here, smack dab in the middle. There we go. The place is looking good, but you've not really had the chance to make it truly yours. The museum customization menu allows you to customize your walls and floors, tailor the guest experience as much or as little as you like. Maximize the museum space with partition walls as well as doors, one-way doors, and staff-only doors. Your options are functional as well as fashionable. Expand your selection of customization options by spending kudosh. You'll earn kudosh as you complete objectives in the museum. Items unlocked with kudosh will typically improve our decoration ratings. Style and flow, we got one-way doors and staff-only doors. Nice. So do we want to add some decoration to this guy? Or custom floor tiles in here? Because it's telling us to place custom floor and wallpaper tiles. Let's do that. Yeah. And what flooring do we want? Let's just do the fill tool. Here we go. What's up, Doc? The Department of Culture, DOC, is responsible for evaluating the county's museums. Your museum currently has no star rating, but with all the improvements you've made, that won't last long. Complete star objectives to impress the Department of Culture and increase the museum's star rating. Higher star rating will attract more guests and allow you to travel to new museums. Okay. So let's buy a staff door. We can probably put it over here. Yeah. Let's see. Staff door. Can I put it on this partition wall? Yeah. It's a kind of janky, but I really don't mind it. So staff can get in through the behind area there. Unlock something with kudosh. Do I want a wall maybe? Marble gray. What other flooring is there? We can do some extra flooring. Square gray. We can do a realization station. We need an assistant in the gift shop. We're fine for now. So we need to sell 25 tickets, activate buzz bonuses on 5 exhibits, which we've already done. I've been very focused on that. And then we unlock 5 points of interest on the Bone Belt map. And we've only got 3. So we can do better. 1. We got 2. What's up here? That's clownfish, which I don't have access to yet. Display 1 complete dinosaur bones? Sure. That'll unlock that. 175 buzz from fossils. Let's pin that one. Let's get our prehistory expert and a first aid kit. Right? Yeah. So hopefully we'll get some more for this sharpened tops skeleton. But yeah.
Shop requires an assistant.
Making progress on that front. You're hungry. You're thirsty. 3 in line.
The expedition
Do we have
team
some more decorations we can add?
I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
Wide info stand. Here we go. Drinking fountain. Let's put 2 right here. And then we can put some outside the gift shop. There we go. Let's add a trash can outside the gift shop. So we can probably add more of our guiding feet here. Oh, expedition finished. Open that up. We also did have helicopter damage, so our janitor is gonna have to fix that up. But we did take a shortcut. Nice, so we did get the tail hammer of a sharpened tops.
Guess I'm reminded that fossils are not boring, just dusty.
So we'll get our janitor to repair the helicopter. Call janitor. It just delays things a little bit. It's not the end of the world. Alright. Let's decorate around here maybe. Prehistory decorations, perhaps. Some trees there.
Guess I'm reminded that I'm not that familiar.
So that way they can get around the back of it. Cool. So that's fixed. Let's get back in here to get the rest of our sharpened top skeleton. Yeah. We might get something else, another skeleton, but I don't know where I would put that. We'll figure it out. And then we'll unlock Carry-On Trail. Very nice. So let's put more of these footprints.
Guess should try and learn something.
More footprints. What do we get here? Monthly breakdown? That's fine.
Expedition team returning from Bone Belt.
Returning from Bone Belt. Let's get our crate opened up here. What did we get this time? Boldadillo skeleton. Who's a nice boulder? I want to place it there. Could place it right here. Right by the vending machines. Or maybe right here with a little bit more space. I'll put a chair right here. There we go. Do we need more chairs around here? Maybe a bench? What benches do I have? Temple benches? It's a good idea to have benches by the bathroom. Give us some benches by the back door, too.
Announcement. If you can smell an exhibit, you're standing too close.
There we go. Nice and relaxing for our guests. Who are you? Goth? Boldadillo, what do you need? Near prehistory rock. Prehistory rock. Get you an info stand too.
Time now for another educational slice of trivia. Did you know that today marks the 3rd anniversary of the disappearance of renowned scientist?
So that one
Dr.
technically
Maurice
can collect
Salkeen,
for the
who was
Boldadillo.
last seen
I'll leave it
boarding
for
a
now.
plane clutching a suitcase full of research funding. Local search and rescue teams speculate that she may have used the money to construct an invisibility ray, which would explain her disappearance. Wish I could make this part of the show disappear. Here's another tune to hopefully completely take your mind off what you just heard.
Prehistory. Let's get one of these in here. Maybe 2 of these in here. Get that up to 5. Very nice.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
And go again with another detailed exhibition. And let's get some more of these amber lights, actually. Where do I want this to go? They're not like lined up or anything, but it's fine. So we've got our next thing from her bro. Let's see what we've got. Yes, the spiked skull of the sharpened tops. We got a sticker for a pristine skeleton. And we've unlocked Carry-On Trail. Very nice sharpened tops. So let's go unlock Carry-On Trail. What do we need to unlock this? Reach enlightenment level 5. Can't do that. And then there's an obstruction right here. Or display 175 buzz. from fossils. What can I do here? Janitor? Let's train our third janitor in
But they're not prepared for this.
pilot wings. And then I'll send them out. You need more buzz for fossils, I guess? Near a fossil decal. I'm gonna put it under it just to cheese it because I don't like it in the design that I've got going. Let's see, does that boost the buzz? It does. Very nice. So that unlocked this one. Vintage vestiges. The northern outskirts of prehistoric civilization contain the faintest traces of life as well as a whole lot of nothing. Okay.
Asking me questions will be made an
Average guest entertainment above 60%. We got 70. Average guest happiness above 65%. We got 89. Guests use interactive displays 5 times. So let's get another interactive display going. Probably the troll grab game. Get that going. Assistant. We'll pay you more. We'll pay you more. You're restocking trinkets. Customer service. Happy thoughts? Let's give him happy thoughts. I probably don't train as much as I should. I've got a lot of empty slots. Right? Yeah. What do I want to do for this one? It's probably survey skills. We'll wait until I need something.
Don't touch that.
Okay, they're using the interactive display. Hello, Yeti. Francis Crusts. So, event log. Amazing. Bench break. Conveniently located. Totally perfect. Conveniently located bathroom. And a conveniently located cheesy gubbins machine. Very nice. Do we need another security guard? We probably do. Happy thoughts. Globetrotter. Yeah. This is actually a really good one, so I'm gonna hire this one. Display 500 total buzz. Display 10 exhibits with a level 4 decoration rating. And I've done that already. So we just need to get the buzz up a little bit more. So where can we go and do that? I kind of want to discover this other fossil. First aid kit, detailed. Let's do that.
Is officially permitted, but unofficially frowned upon.
Where would I put it? Where would I put this other fossil? Along the wall here, maybe. But I don't want it to get blocked. So, I do not know. Our crate has returned. Let's see. What do we got from Greasy Fields? These critters are old, but only fallen stars eat your soul. Do we have one of these? We do. Oh, it's a better quality.
Lieutenant Nicholas Relics.
There we go. And we'll hold on to this one for now, because we can analyze it later. Where do I want this game to go? Oh, it's pretty big.
The expedition team have
Yikes.
returned. Survey complete.
You can do it in the middle here, maybe. Ooh, one-star museum. It's a great relief to see someone at the helm of the county's namesake museum after a brief and rudderless hiatus. What a fortnight that was. You're commended on your availability and general existence. So we've unlocked the coffee kiosk, the curved info stand, which I really like, 25,000 money, and 150 kudosh. Curator class. You've curated a one-star museum, but this is just the start of an illustrious career. Develop museums across the county to be recognized as a high-class curator and gain access to new items and expedition locations. Increase your curator class to progress further in your museums and receive higher star ratings. With no curator class, your museums can only receive a 1-star rating. Open and establish another museum to receive the curator class 1. There are opportunities by the sea at Passwater Cove, or up in the Haunted Hills at the Wailon Lodge Hotel. Select the map button from the bottom left of the HUD. Where do you want to go next? Okay. So we're trying to get Curator Class 1. Receive a 1-star rating in 2 museums. Complete your first Curator Class objective. Okay. So they're using this. I want to... How much time do I have left? I have a little bit of time left, but I do want to get things more set up with this museum, I think. I don't know. Let's look at our decorations, actually. Curved. Love a curved one. Smack in the dab. Yeah, let's go to another museum. Open your second museum at Passwater Cove or Wailon Lodge. It's your choice between marine life and the supernatural. So I've seen a couple other people do Passwater Cove. It's the aquarium one, which I've played a little bit of, and I think it's really fun, but I really want to do Wailon Lodge. Expert in a dying field. Convert a haunted hotel into a museum for the supernatural and beyond with help from its dead owner.
Today, we've got some intrigue that's close to home, and that home may be haunted. Yes, that's the story that listeners reported hearing an advert for an old hotel yesterday on 2 Point Radio. This out-of-circulation commercial piqued the interest of many supernatural enthusiasts, believing we'd had a shared encounter with the other side. And I admit, I would have my suspicions too, if the hilarious people in charge of our adverts hadn't done this several times before.
Several times before.
Guests must pay for entry before knowing what's inside. It's
The
a
Department of
surprise.
Culture identified this abandoned hotel as the perfect site to investigate the supernatural. Its spectral ratings are off the charts, making it easily one of the most haunted places in 2 Point County. Send expedition teams to the netherworld to find mysterious supernatural exhibits with unusual effects. Just because something is scary doesn't mean it isn't amazing or interesting. Horror can be quite the crowd pleaser. I agree. Let's pause here or go slow speed. Hire a supernatural expert. We got loyal tour guide. I like this guy with the survey skills. Complete an expedition to Infernal Station. Let's go to Netherworld. And we've got Infernal Station. The road more traveled isn't always a breeze. The station is crammed with dead travelers waiting for a train that never stops. Okay. Staff required. I meant to do that. There we go. Build a staff room, display a supernatural exhibit. So where do we want a staff room? We've got a bathroom right here. We got this back room here. We got this room here. We also need to build like an entrance area.
Guests are reminded to hope for the best and expect something
So
else. Thank you.
we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something there. This can be a staff area. Because we can have the ticket booths, ticket tent, right up near the front here. Okay. Where do we want the staff door to go? Right in the middle. Which means we need to add more well here. Excuse me, I need wall, please. Let's hire an assistant. Let's hire a janitor. Allows janitors to capture ghosts and spirits. Don't want a toilet terror, no thank you. Slows recovery from injuries. Happy thoughts. Camera room. We'll see, we'll see. Let's get the security door. I mean the staff door. We'll add a little staff room.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Does something feel familiar? Then you must have exquisite taste. For the uninitiated, I am Sir Nigel Bickleworth, Baron of the Airwaves, envoy to your ears.
Let's get a coffee counter. little
experiencing
water.
wonder does not mean going for a walk.
And a little snackies. Let's just get one of these, I think. I have not needed more than one. What do I want for my couch? Just gray. Gray works. Bungle button masher. Gotta have some games for the gamers. Gotta get our sticker for the collection, you know? Got that in there. Staff notice board. I like having all the little bits and bobs. Explorer trunk. An explorer's map.
Announcement. You learn something new every day. I don't, but you might.
Yeah. No. Let's get another decoration. A nice plant, perhaps. Get that up to level 3. We do have some nice rugs. Let's get that in there. Nice purple rug. Anything else? There's a cloth. Nice, that got that up to level 4. So we have a staff room back here. We can probably not fit anything else. Maybe a bathroom. Let's maybe do this.
Announcement. Your experience
And
is important to us, but not to me.
staff bathroom. Tiny staff bathroom. We can do it. Which side do we do it on? This one. Because we'll just do 2 stalls. 2 sinks. And did we unlock the hand dryer? We did not. Do we just need one hand dryer? We probably just need one hand dryer. Hand sanitizer. Let's do that. And we'll make this staff only.
Announcement. We did it earlier.
And it's behind the staff door, so we know. So we got this whole little staff area back here that you just don't even have to know about. But let's actually add a little bit of decoration. Chairs in a box. And a long box. Let's get one of these long boys. Did our expedition come back? They did. We got a haunted mannequin. Articulate and articulated. Let's send that to our inventory.
Guests are reminded.
So,
Visualize making a big donation.
visualize making a big donation. We actually probably have another exhibit. Haunted portrait and a haunted mannequin. So I actually want to
And
put,
now,
for the
some
first time,
news.
a one-way
Development at
door.
Bungle Technologies
One-way
HQ
archway.
came to a grinding halt today. It's been reported that CEO Sophie Nova meant to lock herself in her office for a power nap, but unknowingly sent the entire facility to lockdown. It's been several days now, and employees wait eagerly
There we
for
go.
their slumbering employer.
This is just the
It's
entryway.
like
I
some
don't
kind
want
of
people to
fairy
stay in
tale.
here.
That's how little I care about
So
it.
I think that will work. We can get food and drink. Food, drink in a bin. Which means we gotta get some benches. I like these red benches. Are they lined up? I can't tell.
Announcement. If you're going to take pictures, at least photograph the exhibits. You're not that interesting.
Let's actually go on another expedition to another realm. There we go. What do we want for decoration? Oh yeah, let's see if we've got a good janitor now. Janitor with fire resistance or with workshop? Let's do workshop, why not? We could probably do one exhibit maybe. No. Let's actually change what that looks like. There we go. So these folks will line up out there. There's a little waiting room right there. What do I want to put right here? What other supernatural decorations do I have? Books? Lots of books. Lots of crate. What do I want to put right here? I'm gonna put a catacomb wall. Light bulb statue. I unlocked it, but I don't know if I like it. 5,000? Jesus. Okay, let's actually display a supernatural exhibit. How about we actually do that? So let's guide people a little bit. We can put the portrait in here. Haunted friend of house. Welcome to Wailon Lodge. My name is Winston Wailon, the proprietor of the establishment. At least I used to be, when I was alive, and this was a hotel. In a lot of ways, though, things are the same. Just me and all of the empty rooms. People said the hotel would never work. It's too remote, too old-fashioned, too near that rift in the netherworld. And they were right, so far. But I've not given up hope. Not entirely. As long as you're here, it's one more guest than usual. Things are already looking up. Yes, yes. So we got to sell 5 tickets, collect $25 from donations, hire a security guard, and display 2 exhibits with 3 decoration rating. So I can do that. Let's hire a security guard.
Jungle. A mountain with no head.
We'll collect some
And endless
donations.
sand from the beach to the shoes you only
In
want.
just a minute. Let's get our curved
Visit
little
Pebbly Island.
tree here.
Paradise is only a stone's throw away.
Guests are reminded to act like you're reading. No one likes an idiot.
Okay. So we'll put our haunted mannequin over on this side. And now just to decorate. So we've got some of these that we can use. But let's see what they actually need for their buzz. Near any cursed object exhibit. And this is near any cursed object exhibit. These are both cursed objects. They're just not close enough to each other.
Children
Great.
found talking to me and therefore breaking
Well, we'll get some more.
regulations
We'll make them
begrudgingly.
closer. Let's decorate. We'll get some candles on either side. A little chandelier for the middle. Spooky portrait. Another spooky portrait. There we go. So we now have our 2 exhibits with our high decoration rating. We've sold 1 ticket to Aaron Teeth. And we just need to collect $25 from donations. So I can speed this up a little bit, I think. There is that little bathroom there. Gift crate, gift shop, or the crate. Got a haunted doll. With friends like this, who needs sleep? Send that to the inventory.
Thank you.
Let's do another exhibit right here. We'll do the haunted doll. There we go. We'll pick this up. What does she want? Near a catacomb wall? We can do that. No worries. Poltergeist rooms. The hotel has always been bothered by roaming ghouls escaped from the netherworld. Free spirits are sure to scare away the living. But once they've calmed down, maybe they'd like to stay. Yes, yes, prepare rooms and the guests will stay. Build a poltergeist room for the free spirit. At the Wailon Lodge, we assure each guest their perfect room. Or we would had we any guests. Yes, yes. Build a poltergeist room. Oh boy. I forgot about that. Let's put the poltergeist rooms in the back here, maybe? 4x4? Is that too big? Probably too big. Chair. A radiator. And a large rug. Enraged spirits will break free and cause chaos in the museum. Supernatural experts can pacify spirits and return free spirits to their poltergeist rooms. Spirits lose patience each time they break free from their poltergeist rooms. When a spirit runs out of patience, it will leave the museum, for good. There's a disgruntled gentlefolk spirit roaming around the grounds of the hotel. Send a supernatural expert to calm them down before it gets annoying.
Next week is 2 Point Radio's Call-In Spectacular.
Oh boy. Supernatural expert needs to calm him down. Where's our supernatural expert? Here we go. Just drag him right over.
Warned. Yes, that time of year when my co-workers
During the industrial age, those with means could afford all manner of highfalutin healthcare. That didn't help at all.
The bread and circuses you so greedily desire. Win tickets to Cheesy Gobfest. Meet
There
the
we go.
Cheesy Goblin and win a lifetime supply of cheesy gubbins. Can I stop now?
We have pacified the spirit. By default, free spirits will be returned to their assigned poltergeist room. Spirits without a room will be sent to your inventory. Head to your inventory and move the spirit into their new poltergeist room. Multiple spirits can stay in the same room, just be mindful of their preferences when giving them their roommates. Okay. This won't do. No, no. Create poltergeist rooms with decor that matches the guest's personality and preferences. This spirit is from the industrial age. I'm sure they'd love some antique decorations. There we go. You can change the room decor itself by selecting the room. The guests won't care for the hotel signature style. At the Wailon Lodge, we assure each guest their perfect room. Yes, yes. So they've got decor preferences, room decor and decor items to match, immersion and peace. Immersed spirits lose their peace slower than normal. Antique fireplace, antique chair, antique table, and bed. So what do you want? What do you want? Have any music, have any seating. Well, we can do better. Nicely done. Providing spirits with a room that matches their preferences will increase their immersion. Keeping spirits immersed and comfortable slows their loss of peace. Spirits may be dead, but they still like to have a good time. Keeping poltergeists entertained is another way to promote peace and prevent unwanted breakouts. So we can add this antique gramophone. The poltergeist seems much happier. Yes, yes. No longer red and spewing ectoplasm, visits from your supernatural expert should keep it that way. Perhaps you can find more guests in another world. Here are some cargo item ideas that should make exploration a little less ghoulish. Spirits at the endless dump should be eager for a change of scenery. Yes, yes. Okay. Let's get this guy. What else do we need? Do we need anything else? I don't think so. Nice spacious room. Can we fit anybody else? We can fit 2 more people in here. Not that they would like it, but we've at least got some room. I don't want them crowded, you know? So I like how this is looking too. Nice and open for this area. Okay. Unlock Endless Dump, display Plebeian Spirit, activate buzz bonuses on Plebeian Spirit and Gentlefolk Spirit, earn 750 from the gift shop. What's going on in here? Okay.
Should go to the
Oh,
hospital.
open map, I unlocked the Endless Dump. The dead have been working on their giant steaming pile of garbage since the advent of mortality. It's a profound testament to our boundless accumulation of waste and loss, and it doesn't smell great either. Ooh, that unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. So, rewards here, Industrial Age Spirit and Cursed Object. Cursed Object. Industrial Age Spirit. Another gate. Another gate. So we need spirit keys for that. Whatever.
Team, leaving for thorough investigation.
So I'm probably going to wrap it up here. We got our first star for Memento Mile and got a good setup for the very beginning of whatever this one is. Well, let's see. Wailon Lodge. Sorry, I don't know how I forgot that. Yeah, I love the concept of Wailon Lodge, the cursed objects, the spirit hotel. I know a lot of people were debating if hotel was going to be like one of the prompts that they do for one of their games, and I think this is a really nice kind of happy medium with that.
Before we go,
But yeah, next time we'll display and try to find that plebeian spirit, get that buzz bonus on him, and get a gift shop set up. Yeah, so we'll do all that next time. We'll do that gift shop, we'll do all that next time. But thank you for joining me for this episode of 2 Point Museum. I will have more next week. I'll have more 2 Point Hospital and 2 Point Campus coming out as well. But I'm really excited to play more of this for you guys. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. I want to thank my members on Patreon for their support. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the stuff that I do. Even though it's just a little bit, that little bit of support, it means a lot to me. So Thank you.
Two-parts dinner
And have a
party.
good rest
Its
of your day.
reputation as the finest show on radio is no small coincidence, and something people really should say more often. No doubt we'll be tuning in tomorrow for what is sure to be another world-class broadcast. 5 golden Nigels out of a possible 5.